On our next story, also known as a slaughterhouse, an abattoir is a facility where animals are killed and processed for meat. Observing a high degree of sanitary conditions at the facility cannot be overemphasized. The Lagos State government has announced the shutting down of the popular Agege Abattoir, citing poor, unsafe, and unhygienic practices by traders in the market. The facility was shut by the Commissioner for the Environment and Water Resources, Tokunbo Wahab. Let's share that moment when the State Commissioner for the Environment visited the abattoir. Come with us.
The government sent me here, and I've just given you a message. I'm not closing it down fully. I'm not even going to mix words. I'm closing it down fully until things are done the right way. People cannot be sleeping in animal pens. It's not going to work. They can't be slaughtering animals and decide to the public system. It's not going to work in Nigeria. It's not going to work. And we can't let us try to do something right. When we shut it, somebody will sit down and think.
Well, Asokwa, you see, the commissioner came face to face with the problem, and the government has reacted.
Yes, it is the Ministry of Agege that actually called in the commissioner, the Ministry of Environment and Water Resources, to look at what is really happening in the abattoir. I've been there before, and I can tell you for free, that place is really, really unhygienic. So it is only God that is saving us in Lagos. And I'm not sure, honestly, because we eat meat, we eat pomo, we eat everything that is called meat that comes from cow, that is beef, comes from there. Apart from the ones that I know that the Lagos State, has its own, where they also slaughter cows. But that particular place is unhygienic. So it is not just so close, because we know that there are several people who are making their hands meat from there. It is also to teach them and sensitize them on how to be clean. That is the major thing. Because if you close the place has been closed since maybe Friday or Thursday or Friday. Some people are already bringing some ethnic connotation to it. But the thing is, you are talking about people's lives, and whatever you put inside your mouth and it goes inside is your life. So for the commissioner to have gone there, he has told them he will shut it down. But I still want him to sensitize. The ministry can still go there and sensitize them on how they can keep that place clean and habitable. We are not talking, because you can't just say, how can human beings be sleeping with animals, sleeping beside animals for crying out loud? So they also have to look at the structure of that place. How, because it's been long, it's not today. I know that because he's a commissioner and they called him to, it's been long. So he has to also look at what is the structure in that place. Is this something that they can look at for them to be able to help the people who are there, so that they will be able to see how that place can be conducive for them, as well as whatever we are taking in.
All right, let's quickly join our man, BKO. BKO, you do not have to be a commissioner to be scandalized when you see a thing like this, or must you?
People residing within animal pens, people slaughtering animals and putting the meat on the very dirty floor. I just think that, look, I even saw one drainage with a dead rat inside it. Okay. The drains were already filled up. It was just terrible to look at. People do what they like. Look at that core member who made that silly remark the other day that Lagos smells. It is things like this. People are flushing remains of animals that they have disemboweled. They are flushing it into drains. It goes right onto the road. People see these things. People dump refuse illegally in different parts of Lagos. They think it's right, and they don't want government to take action. this is not the first facility or market that this commissioner will shut down. He shut down Mile 12 so that the leaders of the market can sit down and agree to take certain measures, because they endanger the health of all of us by some of these abominable practices. We must not always think about ethnicity. When Mile 12 was shut down, some people tried to bring ethnic coloration to it, but it's a silly thing to do. If a place is dirty, no one is saying close it down indefinitely. No, many people will be out of means of surviving in a difficult Nigeria. We are saying put measures in place, put structures in place that will ensure that the place is cleaner. The place, in terms of sanitation, the place will be pleasing on the eye. The same thing that you've done in all those markets. Put those structures in place. I'm also happy that Lagos is even coming back with the sanitation.
Yeah, monthly exercise.
Saturday, monthly sanitation exercise.
Yeah.
They are coming back with it because the state is taking in greater population that it has taken in years. And as a result of this, industrial and human waste are quadrupling. So we have to deal with the situation. We have to manage waste properly. Waste from that abattoir in Agege, do they manage them properly? Do they manage waste properly in that place? The answer is no. I've been there before. And even if I believe that the place has changed, the recent pictures that I've seen, I can't even look at them twice. Look at some of those videos. What we are going to eat, you are slaughtering it on the bare floor. Whereas it's supposed to be one of the very modern abattoirs in our country. It's because over the years, nobody did anything. Nobody corrected them. Nobody told them that, look, this is not right. We can help you to do this thing the right way. So I don't think that it makes sense to lock the place up for too long. Lock it up as you have done. Meet with the leaders. Tell the leaders this is what we want to put in place. You will get the buy-in of those leaders because they are human beings. They are reasonable human beings too. Put those structures in place. Get people to ensure that what you have put in place is adhered with. There was a time when people were defecating in the median. Here in Lagos, you are driving as you are coming into Lagos, you see people, silly people in the openly defecating. Nobody was doing anything about it until Lagos set up a mobile court and they began to arrest these people. Look at the Ogun State area. It is such a shameful thing that the Ogun State area is a lot dirtier. People are defecating in the open in the Ogun State area. But if you come to Lagos, the Lagos area, and you get caught defecating in the open, come on. Nigeria is the worst in the world now when it comes to open defecation. We have overtaken the most populous country in the world. India. What is our population? What is our size? That in the area of open defecation, we are the best in the world.
The choices we make, terrible choices. Lawa.
Yusuf.
Oh, Yusuf, rather. I'm sorry.
Let me tell you. You see, I thank
BQ.
Commissioner Tokumbo, you know.
Yeah.
I like his approach, you know. He needs to do more of what he's doing. Pay unscheduled visits.
Oh, yeah.
What he saw there, he will probably see worse things. A lot is happening in Lagos. After the whole thing, a lot of structures, infrastructure needs to be put in place. Modern ways of doing things.
Exactly.
We are not the only country in the world.
Consider this.
And when you do that, we put the infrastructure in place. Maybe the state government will need to now have people, you know, specially assigned to this place for monitoring, so that anytime things go wrong, they will have people to hold account. Beyond the market leadership, beyond the union leadership, the state government will need to have its own people assigned to our markets. in Lagos. I've operated in that,
area
sector before, and I know. Let me tell you, a lot goes on in our markets, the abattoirs, the this and that, which you will wonder. But we're happy that since the state government is interested in our welfare, in our health, in our hygiene, they will also need to do more, because what is the purpose of doing everything or a lot everywhere and our health gets compromised in a way, and we would have to flood the hospitals, If we can avert a lot of health crisis by just being proactive. And one of the steps I so much applaud is the one being taken by Commissioner Tokunbo. But as you have said it, it shouldn't just be only about the punishment. It should not be only about the punishment. Many of the markets, they have shot multiple times.
Well, if you go back there,
what is the level of improvement they have seen?
All right, mine is essentially because Lagos is flirting with the idea of making it a mega city. Things like this we should not talk about things like this twice. You understand? Thank you. We'll go on a commercial break again, and